What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be doing a TA on Bitcoin. I think this is like my fourth TA on Bitcoin, and I love doing technical analysis on Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the motherfucking mother, and we got to make our money off of that, you know. So when Bitcoin is trending, altcoins going to trend too. So pay attention to Bitcoin all the time. All right, so let's get right into this. So I think in my previous video I said, you know what, Bitcoin may be done correcting. I always say it's either here or there. It could be done, it could not be. And honestly, this may be the end of the road. And with that being said, so yesterday I was actually trading, and I ended up getting my ass kicked yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. So yesterday I started trading, and Bitcoin was floating around here, and I drew a parallel trend channel in my trend lines, and I'm like, hey, at some point it's going to have to either break to the upside or break to the downside, and it actually did break down to the downside, and I had my resistance set at, my support was set at 45. It went down, broke through 45, went up and retested again, and then it came back down, and ultimately I got my new support set at 43K. Now again, I do work on an hour time frame, and I'm not really going to go through all the stuff that I do, because when I'm actually running my TA on Bitcoin, I pull up the week, 4 hour, a day chart. I do a lot of TA on Bitcoin because this ultimately I really want to get to the point where I have made so much money off of these altcoins to where I got my keys stashed away and I got my money sitting off these exchanges with Bitcoin. But right now, I am a trader, so I'm actually trying to make money daily by actually working for it and doing my TAs. So the whole point of this video is, for one, we're going to do TAs on Bitcoin, and then we're going to talk about these altcoins as well. So right now, this here, in my last video, I did compare this correction here to, let's zoom out, this correction here as well. Now, this wave here was way bigger than this wave here, but in some form or fashion, it is somewhat similar. So let's look at the time frame here. So this time frame when Bitcoin actually started to make a correction, it lasted from January 9th until the 27th. So that's roughly, I don't know, 15, 17 days or something like that. And the correction on the current correction with Bitcoin, we are, it started at the 21st all the way into the 28th, so that's roughly 7 days. So again, this correction here comes from a bigger wave, and this correction here comes from another bigger 3 wave, but not as big as this previous one here. So it's a possible chance that we're actually done with this correction, give or take. If we're not, let's just say we're not, and our speculation is that Bitcoin will start the downtrend again. Just in case it does, and you bought in at 45K, in which, well, it's at 44 right now, so we bought it back in at 44K. Give yourself at least 5 to 10% of a possible another correction. That's 42,000. Let's just say it goes down to 40. That's 11%. So that's not too much money to actually sit there and continue to buy back in, sell, buy back in, because you don't know what the market's going to do. We never know, but you want to always give yourself that loss to where, okay, cool, this is what I'm going to lose, but this is going to be my profit. And at the end of the day, we're in a bull market, so your profits is going to be higher than your loss. So it doesn't make sense for, I would say, people who are not really interested in day trading to actually constantly sit there, watch the charts all day, sell back and forth. Now, when Bitcoin actually starts to make its first correction to the downside, I actually thought this was going to happen, so I ended up texting a few guys, say, hey, you should sell right now. And they ultimately sold, and then went back up and started to pull down again past that previous resistance. And that's the point where they got scared. And I'm like, dude, don't get scared. It has corrected, but you're back at even right now. So if it does go down, you have lost 10 to 15%, which is better. I mean, which is not that bad because we sold at the top. You know, my crew, we all sold at the top, so we had a chance to buy back in, 17, 18, 20% from our initial buy-in. I mean, from our initial sell, which ultimately we're going to make more profit at the end of the day. So don't get all crazy and start selling and buying back in, selling and buying back in. You're going to pay a lot of fees, especially if you're working with $10, $15, $20,000. So let's stay away from that. So again, Bitcoin does have a potential to actually still go down, and I would say if it does hit if it hit 40K, you're looking at a 11% loss. So don't sell, hold your money, because you can literally wake up in the next morning, and when those bulls are ready to pump this shit up, it will go up $5,000 or $6,000 overnight, just like that, and then boom, you done lost your position, and then you're fucked. So at the end of the day, keep your money there, and that's how we're gonna roll. So real quick, let's look at altcoins. I want to look at, so actually let me do a total correction. Total percent on how much Bitcoin has went down. So from the top of the correction, Bitcoin has went down 26% now. That's only 26%. So let's pick an altcoin. Let's pick GRT. So GRT right now is selling for $1.51. Now, since Bitcoin actually started to go down, and when was that? January 12th. Actually, let me pull up another screen because I need Bitcoin up here as well, so I can flip back and forth. All right. See what date Bitcoin started to trend downwards. What the hell is this? All right, there we go. So that's the 5-minute chart. No wonder. Let's go back to the hour. So Bitcoin started to trend down on February 21st. February 21st. All right, so February 20th is also when, around the same time, GRT went down. So, of course, we all know when Bitcoin starts to move down, altcoins move down 2 to 3 times the amount. So, let's put a number on this. GRT, since Bitcoin has started making a correction, which is healthy, it has went down 51%. So, 51% drop on GRT. It's not even the all-time high to where you got an actual potential chance of, getting that new percent. So the correction, the percent down from its all-time high is 54%. So if you want to actually swing this, put whatever amount of money in there you want, you got a chance to actually make 54% on this actual swing trade here. But again, this is something that you don't want to sit there and pay attention to and watch all day. You put your money in there, you set it, and you forget it. And you can turn your profits up 50% within a matter of maybe a month or so, possibly 2 or 3 weeks. We don't know. It could be in one day, to be honest. But that's what you want to look for, man. So at the end of the day, I am going to be working hard, and I'm going to be trading these altcoins like a mofo. Again, I don't own any Bitcoin right now because I actually had to pull some money out to do some other. Well, actually, I do got a little bit of Bitcoin, but not that much. I do got some Litecoin as well on another exchange as well, and I got money on other exchanges. I'm not sure how much, but it's there. But right now, the bulk of my money will be in trading these altcoins, and that's pretty much it, man. So at the end of the day, I will be doing a lot of TAs on Bitcoin because that's what I do. I love doing it. And I honestly can't say I don't really get too much involved with showing you guys about the volume and the RSI and all that moving average stuff right now because I'm still learning that myself. So I kind of like to wait to the point to where I'm actually a little bit above average with this, so I can relay the information to you, or you can always go look it up on your own time. So, but again, it's a lot of different, terms that you can actually use while trading that is, you know, really important. And I think I should do that in my next video. Make a list of terms like we were in high school. I used to get those words and you had to write the definition down on a piece of paper. I fucking hated it because who wants to memorize 50 words? I don't, but this is something that I probably will like to do now because this is actually something that I want to learn, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But hey, if you're watching these videos, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button as well. And hit that alert button so you can keep my videos coming. But you guys have a wonderful Sunday. There's no football on, but fishing for me will start in about 2 months. And I'm pumped up. But hey, y'all have a good Sunday. And we are done.